Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Play. I'm here with Chris from Loads of War Games and Hobbies.
Hello.
And he's super excited about Warhammer Underworlds Shadespire. If you guys have been living under a rock, then you might not have heard of Games Workshop's latest stab into the competitive game market. This is their... It's funny because it's being compared to all kinds of games right now. It's being compared to X-Wing, it's being compared to Magic, it's being compared to a little bit of Android. Like all these games that have blown up recently, this is the thing. And none of those games are like this game, really.
And they've been very clear, I think, from their point of view to remind people that it's all of those things.
Yes, and not any one of them at the same time. Yeah. So if you're looking for intent, that's what they're going for. They're going for that kind of lightning in a bottle, organized play game. The game isn't any of those games though. So when I say that is it has similarities in like the intent of why they're making the game, but it doesn't play like any of them. And it doesn't even necessarily capture the same industry niche, which means, and this is important, it's not necessarily going up against any of them either. So like to say that this is their X-Wing is a bit disingenuous because it's not pre-painted spaceships you loved when you were 8. Right? So like it doesn't have that market grab instantly like X-Wing does. Is it a fast play game that takes place on a small surface? Yes. So in that way, they're the same. There is a modeling aspect to this, though. You do have to clip guys off sprues and put them together. They don't come pre-assembled out of a box. It's a lot actually less component intensive, weirdly enough, than X-Wing is. There's not all kinds of bendy sticks and like crazy things that need to be dials that are stacked everywhere and counter stacked everywhere. Is it like Android, where it's like deck building? A little bit. Yeah. We haven't really gotten into the meat of that yet, though. Is it like Magic? A little bit, because it's a lot like those pre-constructed theme decks that you could buy for Magic, in that what you have in the starter set, which everyone's going to need to buy because it actually has the board in it. And that's one of the most important things. The boards and the board components, whether you like these two warbands or not, you need the core components to play the game when you go and buy warbands later on. So. Yeah. A bunch of common questions I've actually had about this game already. Can I play it with my existing Age of Sigmar miniatures? No. Will these miniatures be usable in Age of Sigmar in the future? Yes. Is this game Age of Sigmar? Sort of. And that's kind of like that. There's a lot of confusion about it. So one of the goals of this video is we're trying to sort of clear up how this goes. Making an analogy to the themed Magic boxes, though, like where you used to get like, remember you get like the here's your all elf deck Magic box, here's your all thrall deck, here's your all whatever. It feels a
bit like that, where you're getting a clearly like a play style almost built into a deck, but there also includes a huge core of universal cards. That's right. So that's the important thing is you've got pre-constructed decks for the Stormcast and for the Bloodbound, and you actually have a third set of cards in here called extra cards, and these. I think you're not really going to want to split this with a friend because there's universal cards in here and there's additional Bloodbound and Stormcast unique cards. So all of the cards in the deck building aspect are either keyed universal or they're keyed to one of the warbands. And then one of the last questions is when I'm making the sort of like the decks and stuff, how do I have like my model selection happen? Well, it's fixed. You get the 3 models for Stormcast and the 3 models for the Blood Reavers. And you don't get to pick and choose each model. There's not model selection right now. There's just your deck construction and your objective deck construction. Yep. So you've got a lot of things that are going to be familiar. I think that's really good, but there's of course the downside of that is people might assume when it's compared to something, it's exactly like that thing. I think we can assure you, having played it a couple times now, it is its own animal. There's things that are going to be familiar though. And that's actually really important because you do want familiar stuff because this is going out into the wild and going to be picked up by independent retailers like Chris, and they have to be able to do stuff with it, right? So they need to be able to look at it and go, oh, I can run a Friday night style event like Friday Night Magic with this where people come in, and it's actually being supported that way too. You guys are being offered packs. So you'll see at any shop you can go to, including Games Workshop, which is good, is going to get a kit every quarter, which is going to contain 4 unique events that store can run.
Nice.
For the whole quarter. So there's going to be lots of organized play, lots of cool unique cards, the collectible things that you can
And it's 4 different cards, right? So like if I come into the first of like the Friday night, let's say the Friday Night Magic of this, like what are we gonna call it? Thursday Night Shadespire? Thursday Night Shadespire. Sure. Let's just tell that from now on. Thursday Night Shadespire. Thursday Night Shadespire, you can play week 1 and get a cool unique card if you play. You can play week 2.
I haven't seen the pack yet, but I've been kind of explained the rough idea of that being the case. I'm sure there might even be more than a few cards.
Right, and then it ends in a tournament.
However they decide to.
But they incentivize you, so they've given you the tools basically to incentivize people to come in each week and play a game of Shadespire. I guess it's 3 games of Shadespire.
And there's even a preview in the main rulebook we noticed of an idea of what a unique event could be, where it just changes the way the core game works.
Yeah, there's a special objective. There's these big giant stone heads you're all trying to grab. Yeah. These magical artifacts.
And it changes the game.
It's not just kill the enemy wizard magic style where there's one objective. There's multiple objectives that can be on the board. And that's cool. And then they've also got tournament rules. So there's actually like organized play, match play rules right in the books, and that gives you your casual like sit down and play a hand of magic kind of event for you and your store, and then also you get 10 people together, 20 people together, and play a tournament basically. And then you guys are gonna have stuff hopefully in that event kit monthly to incentivize that too. So that's really cool. My big thing with any kind of organized play stuff is it's the game can be great, but unless you guys have the tools obviously to get people to come in and play it and drive people into the store to continue enjoying it all the time and build new decks and collect new cards and have new things, that puts the ceiling on whether or not it's successful. And some companies done that really well, like with X-Wing. Yeah. Right in the beginning, they had OP kits, they had wave releases constantly. You guys could predict and stuff.
Yeah, and I think we've seen at least the intent from the beginning looks really positive. Like we get the kit coming out. There's already 2 teams that are coming out a week and 2 weeks after.
That's right, because there's the orcs and the rattleneck, death rattle, something, rattle dead. Yeah, the ones that are max warband size. They start with 7Ds, which is huge.
So you're gonna have a lot of unique playstyles right off the bat. A lot of extra cards, which you'll want to get even if you do Stormcast or Blood Reavers.
Because and that's interesting too, because there's going to be universal cards in those boxes. So a bit like buying the Corellian Cruiser. Yeah. There's going to be R2s on there. That's right. Yeah, it's R2. We gotta get the Corellian Cruiser, but I don't want to use the Corellian Cruiser. But it's got R2, and R2 is amazing. There's going to be some incentive for you guys to pick up those boxes as well going forward. So enough of the preamble. We're going to jump in. There's been a million Let's Play Shadespire, like how to actually play the core mechanics of the game. Like videos out there, and the best one is actually on Games Workshop's website. So if you want to see the best, I'm going to link it in the video description below, the best learning how to play video. Actually, sorry, I'm going to link 2 of them, because I shouldn't say that. There's another Canadian channel, a guy does a channel called Watch It Played. He did a phenomenal one as well, actually. Probably, I would argue in a different way, just from like people learn differently, maybe at least as good, maybe even better than the ones on Games Workshop sites. I'm going to link them, because there's nothing I can like, me telling you how to play I can't do it better than they did. They've got the unlimited budget to do it perfectly. And the Watch It Play guy, I can't remember his name for life.
He's really good.
It's what he does. Yeah. Like teaching you guys how to play games is what he does. So it's fantastic too. We're gonna jump in and just walk through, like we'll explain what we're doing while we're doing it, but we're not gonna teach you the core mechanics and set up a game and tear down a game. We're just gonna go run right into playing a match play set of games between the Stormcast and the Bloodbound. And just jump right off. So that's going to be it. We'll show you the sort of like core of the rules as we do it, but it's just be going step by step. So we'll set up the pitch. We'll set up the pitch. We're going to go 2 cameras for this, so you can see the match and you can see us actually playing it. We're going to just kind of like tabletop style, where it's us like sitting down and playing a game together.
We have to sit next to
There won't be as much swearing probably on tabletop. there won't be like drunk celebrities. Unless you consider us to be drunk celebrities. I did have a tooth filled this morning, so I'm a little bit punchy, but I'm not drunk. So anyway, we'll get the game started right now. All right, so set up a match of Shadespire. We are pretty much done the first stage, which is laying out the map. So you roll off. Whenever you do a roll off in this game, you're looking to roll 4 dice and get the most crits. So I got no crits there. Chris rolls the same 4 dice. If he gets any crits, he'll be successful. He did. He got a crit. The crit's the symbol, the Blood Bowl symbol actually for smash plus dodge. So it's the explodey symbol with the exclamation point in it. The winner would place the first tile. Now there's 4 sides in the tiles here, and there is some real significance to where they're placed. The filled in markers are where you can deploy models at the start of the turn, and the squares themselves basically can, in the advanced sides, because there's 2 other sides of this, which we didn't use for our first game, have blocked off like pillars, and there's areas of like impassable terrain and stuff. And that just means that the gameplay can be changed. And if we knew more about what we're doing, then this is our first game.
You could incorporate it
in your strategy, exactly. So assuming right now that we are the worst Shadespire players ever, which everyone is right now, because the game's not out yet. you'll forgive us for our current sort of like deployment being a little beginner, I guess would be what it is.
That's a nice word.
So the person who places the first tile then places the first miniature. You won the roll-off. Yep. You're playing the Stormcast Eternals today, which is 3 models, kind of representing all of the different styles of fighting. You've got a big double hammer guy named Oberyn. You've got Severin, who's the leader. He's just this handsome dude with a helmet and a fancy hat.
Big sword.
And then Angarad Bright Shield, and she's got the shield and little hammer, sort of like defensive fighting style. So you got all offense, all defense in the middle, kind of like in Golden Axe. Like it's like the 3 Golden Axe characters like all at once. And then I've got nothing but schlebs because I'm playing the Bloodbound, and they've got a leader named Garrick Inspired, Garrick Gorebeard, because I got my guys flipped over right now. There's a bunch of plebs. There's 2 plebs that are really easy to kill, which are Targul and Arnulf, or as I'm going to call him, Backney and Screamy, because one guy's got like stuff growing out of his back and the other guy's screaming. And then we got Blooded Sake and Karsus the Chain. They're kind of your specialists. So a heavy hitter who does a bunch of damage, and a dude with a reach attack. He throws his axe out on a chain. Garrick's really the only guy that can go toe-to-toe with one of the Stormcast. Everybody else just gets kind of one-shotted, and
it's fun.
It's good. It's fun for you. And what's funny is the decks actually represent that. When you look at your objectives, after you've played a couple games, you can understand that they do feel like they represent how you were forced to play them, and that made them pretty beginner-friendly. So Chris's pre-constructed objective deck tends to reward him for staying alive. There's yet one where he scores off take no damage for a turn.
Yep.
And also your hand is about either upping your defensive stats or even just healing and buffing. So you're more of an attrition deck of cards and team. My guys actually score objectives when they die, because Khorne doesn't care when you live and die. So in this case, it was very beginner friendly because I just ran up, did a bunch of damage and got killed, and I was just like scoring objectives like crazy. This is the best thing ever. I'm winning the game. I'm doing great, even though I didn't know what I was doing, which was fantastic. So you place the first model, or sorry, you choose who places the first model.
I'll get you to put down one of your pleb.
Which makes sense because obviously I'm a little bit better, or a little bit outnumbering you. And what I don't want to have happen is like last game, you have your little shield wall, so I'm going to put him right there.
All right.
And that's going to be Garrick Gorebeard hanging out ready to go and fight some. Oh no, sorry, what are we doing? We have to place objectives first.
Oh yeah.
Grab the objectives. I don't even know why I'm placing dudes first. So you have 5 objectives. You place one, and you can place it anywhere on the board and not within 1 board square of an edge.
Your side,
yeah, you can't place it on any of the edge squares or within 2 ones already put down. Well, we haven't picked sides yet, actually. We have not picked sides yet, so I'm going to put one there. You put one there, I see how you do. I put them all on his side one time, and he was like, oh, this is bad. This makes it real easy to score off me. I'm putting that one right there.
Oh, boy.
And you don't know what numbers they are. So then you flip them when it's all done, and the objectives in your hand can score off holding them. So we've got, because you guys can't probably see super well, we've got 2, 4, and 5, and then 1 and 3 on the other side. And now you're going to force me to place again. I don't see my objective hand yet, so I'm going to just pretty much do what I was doing, because I want to get over on this side. Garrick's going to go over there.
We're going to get defensive.
I see how you do. You get swifty?
Getting swifty.
Getting so swifty. All right, so you're putting down, that's Angarad Bright Shield. Yep. I'm going to drop down one of my 2 easy to kill guys. That's going to be Backney, or Arnulf, as his name is. And there are certain upgrades that are keyed to guys, too, so if they're dead, you kind of lose the ability to use them. Oberyn with his big hammer. Targor is going to go down. Targor is going to party over here.
And the man, Steelheart.
Steelheart, the man, the legend.
Yeah.
All right. Blooded Sake's going to go up front because he likes to kill dudes. And then Karsus the Chain is going to go over there. And I think we're good. I think we're ready to do some damage, draw some cards. So you draw 5 cards into your power hands. And these are the cards that buff your dudes. They're either equipment or they're sort of like interrupts. And the interrupts will get to be played usually when they're said or during the power phase, which happens after each activation phase. You have 4 activations per turn for 8 activations total, and there's 3 turns in the game. Then it goes to the guy who's got the most glory points. So I got my power hands. I got some pretty cool stuff here. I'm not going to tell Chris what they are, but I will tell him that they're going to lead to him losing the game. And then we've got 1, 2, 3 objective cards in our hands. Now you can cycle these hands during the power phase. You can drop an objective to grab a new one. You can't ever have more than 3 objectives in your hand because they force you to drop one. And you can always draw a card from your power hand too, instead of doing an action with a guy. Chris tends to do that a little bit more than I do because I have more guys on the table than he does. Yep. I tend to need my activations a little bit more.
Unless I kill all those guys.
Unless you kill all my guys, which you could do. All right. Well, I think that's how we do. I think we're in good shape.
At this point, we could pitch our hand if we wanted to.
You could pitch the whole thing, but you never you never cycle these decks. So you don't shuffle them back in and start over again. So if you decide to pitch whatever's in your hand, you pitch the whole thing, and you never get them back. So it can be a risky proposition to try and do that. So we're all set up now. We have our hands. It's the first turn. We're gonna roll, see how many crits we get. See who goes first. I got 1 crit. Can you get some? You got 1 as well. So you roll again.
I got
0, and then how many do I get? I get, off table, but I got 1 in the box. So I'm going to choose who goes first.
Yep.
I'm actually going to choose to have Chris go first. In the first turn, especially with only 3 models, it tends to hamper him a little bit to go first. Because if he wants to charge and stuff, he's not going to be able to move again. So your activations, you can move, you can go on guard to gain bonus defense dice, you can charge, but if you charge, you can't do any more actions during that turn. That guy's done. Yeah. It's a move followed by an attack. A move, you can only make once per turn, so you only get to move up to your movement stat. I'm sure you've seen the anatomy of cards on other channels and other things. If you've gone to that link below, you'll see how to do that. So you have some choices right now, and nobody engaged with me though, so if you want to move up.
I'm going to be really cheeky here, and I think Bright Shield is going to go on guard.
I see how you do. I see what it is.
Day, you know?
Does she want to live to see another day? Really? Well, I mean, that's a thing you could do.
At the end of the turn, so now I get a chance to play a card from my hand if I want to.
Yep.
And then Ash would get a chance to do that as well. And you can keep going back and forth as many cards as you want until basically you both passed.
That's right.
So I'm actually pretty happy with the choices I've made, so I'm going to pass to Ash.
All right. I am going to take Mr. I do always play cards. I'm actually going to take... No, I'm not going to play any cards right now. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy where I'm at. Yep. I'm going to go and activate though now. So it's over to my activations. I didn't play anything in the power phase. You activated and just did a guard action, which means that you gain additional defense. Sorry, you count both shields and dodges as defense successes. So now I get to activate. I'm going to activate good old Blooded Rake. He's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3. And he's going to try and smash you with a charge.
It's his favorite opening game move.
It is my favorite opening game move. This guy's disposable. So grab me a charge token so we can knock this guy's charged.
Down.
So he can't do anything else this turn. He has 2 attack dice needing hammers. And he does 3 damage, so I can almost kill you if I do this. Let's see if we can do it. So charging. I got nothing.
Now I
nothing at all.
Roll here. And if I had gotten a shield, I would have become inspired, which makes my character better.
So I'm going to take, it's the power phase now, I'm going to play Insensate. The first friendly fighter suffers any amount of damage next activation, suffers only 1 damage, which means you can't kill me. So I can do my opening move, I can charge out there, but I won't be killed.
That's cheeky.
It is cheeky, and also my second favorite opening move. So it's back over to you. Second action of turn 1.
Alrighty, let's...
Flipping your action counter. There should be a thing like in Blood Bowl where if you don't flip your action counter, you get a turnover.
Oh my goodness.
There's not enough cruel rules in this game. So counting squares.
He's shut down my attack pretty good here, so I think my best move would just be to...
Now you can swing as many times as you want as long as you don't move. So like, I have fed a guy into you, but it's a guy that if you hit him next round...
He's only taking 1.
He's only going to take 1, that's right.
Yeah. So I think my best option actually might just be to draw and discard. So I'm going to pitch a gold card for a new one.
All right.
The objective cards.
All right. So drawing a new objective card because he's going to try and burn one of my actions. You can also pass if you want to.
Come on, pass.
Pass. What is this? Euchre. So I'm going to go again, and we're going to activate. Who wants to go? I'm not really sure. I think we're going to do Garrett Gorebeard, and he's also going to charge, actually. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and charge into him as well. He does not have anything super exciting to do right now, so he's going to get to make his charge action. He rolls 2 dice looking for hammers, and he does 2 damage if he hits you. So I can't kill you with this hit, but I can put a spike of damage into you. I don't get anything though, again.
Let's see if I get inspired.
And can you get inspired?
Nope.
No. Oh wait, I do actually, I hit you. And you are not supported.
I take damage.
That's right, yeah, because it counts hit. So the double ring there is a support. Oh no, I'm not 2 supported. I don't hit you.
Right.
I need the 1 support.
Actually,
that's right.
1. And then that one means
That's right.
2.
So I didn't actually hit you there.
The dice are actually really cool. There's a lot going on with the dice connecting to the
Yeah. So I got a double support, but I need an additional fighter to make that one go off. And he's finished now. We'll throw a charge token on him.
He's done.
And it's back over to you.
All right.
Your third action.
Cards?
Insensate's gone now. So do I want to? I kind of don't. Yes, I do actually. I'm actually going to play Confusion, and we're going to swap Garrick and Varric's places. Sorry, Severin's places.
I'm going to play Peal of Thunder, and that's going to give me the ability to push one of my fighters 1 hex in any direction. So I'm just going to do this, be cheeky. I don't want him to be supported on
that. Makes sense.
And then, do you have any more cards to play?
I'm done.
Okay. I'm going to take a swing at that guy.
I'm going to try and swing into, that's my man, Blooded Sake, and you've got 3 attack dice? 2 attack dice.
2. Yep, but I need hammers.
It's damage 3.
It is damage 3.
It just kills him. I'm made out of paper. Gets a crit.
I got a crit, so he's going to have to get a crit to match this.
That's right. So I get to roll a dodge die. If I get a crit, I'm going to match. I'm going to roll way off the table. I'm going to roll out of the camera angle. There we go. Nothing. So I just explode. And you're going to score a glory for that.
So anytime a fighter is removed from the game, you get a glory point.
That's right.
And these can be used to play upgrade cards. And actually show you that works right now. I'm going to throw an upgrade down.
Okay.
I'm going to give Great Fortitude to Bright Shield.
So it's +1 wound.
Yep.
She gets +1 wound? Yeah, it's
+1 wound. And I actually flip this over.
And it's spent.
Marked it.
So it's still scored, but he spent the currency of the glory basically to buy his upgrades and stuff.
And over to you.
Over to me. Well, I guess we go again, and it never hurts to keep charging. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 actually to here, and I'm gonna make my ranged attack against him.
Right.
So I actually have a 2 ranged swing. I roll 3 dice, but it only does 1 damage, and I am looking for swords. The S word.
The swords aren't actually as high percentage as hammers.
There's not as many faces on the dice of swords, exactly. And I get none because I'm not supported. If I was supported, that would be awesome.
To get inspired here by rolling a shield.
And you do not, so you don't become inspired. And he is charged as well.
All right. Would you like to play any cards?
No, I think I'm good.
I am also good. I'm going to spend my last attack here.
Last action.
Action, sorry. To charge, I think.
Okay.
And it looks like the leader man's going to do all the work this turn.
I'm into it.
So he's going to move to here.
Well, all of my charges failed, so just kill me.
Swingy, swing.
So he gets 2 attack dice, damage 3. He will just kill me if he hits me.
So that's 2 hits.
Gets double hammers.
You need a crit here.
I need a crit to trump. I don't. I get a dodge.
But
so I offset 1, but any number of hits does it, and I get killed. Whoop.
And I'll gain another glory for that.
You will gain another glory. That's right. Karsus the Chained. Both my big heavy hitters. I got nothing but schlubs left. So it's my last action.
I'm actually going to play a card.
I'm going to play a card? Cool.
That's cool.
In the power phase.
I'm going to give Steelheart a Lightning Blade. So this is actually going to give him a ranged attack that does less damage, which is kind of cool. So you can attack from 2 spaces away now.
Yeah, so if I do push him out, he'll be able to make some swings and stuff, which is cool.
Alrighty.
Well, I've done no damage so far, and you've killed 2 guys because all of my attacks have missed. So I guess we just try and murder him again and hope we go first. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and go for a stab with Mr. Arnulf. But if he crits, he does 2 damage, which is nice. He's got 2 sword attacks, but any critical hits, if they go through, he does a bonus damage.
That's a crit.
And I crit.
It's a good start.
All right, you have to crit back, and you don't.
But I did roll a shield, so I'm going to become...
Is it successful to inspire you, or is it just rolling shields?
Just rolls. As soon as he rolls it, he becomes inspired, yeah. But he does take damage, and I take 2, you said?
Take 2, that's right, because it was a critical hit.
Crit. So the new guy's putting in work.
That's the plan. Yep, and that's it. I have no power cards to play, and that was my last activation of the turn, so we are going to go on to turn 2. So now, during this end phase, what happens is we can discard any number... we can first play and... first we score objectives. That's the first thing we do.
That's right.
So I'm going to play Blood for the Blood God, score this immediately if 3 or more of your fighters made a charge during this phase, which they did, so I'm going to get a glory point for that. And that's the only one I can do.
I'm going to score awe-inspiring for taking out 2 of your characters.
Nice. So we each get a gold. A glory. Yeah. Now we can then play any upgrades we want. I don't have the ability to because the guy that I was going to play it on is dead. And we have to pay for them as normal. And that's basically that. We're going to then discard anything we don't like. So I don't like this one. Yep. And that means I'm going to draw up to filling my hand, which is 5. And then we can discard and draw up to 3 for our objectives as well. And I think we're going to do that as well. Just going to draw 1. All right.
I'll do the same thing Ash has done. I've discarded a couple cards. And I'm going to draw up to my number.
And I'm ready to rock and roll. So we're going to head on to turn 2. All right, we're looking for turn 2. You didn't flip your action counters over. You said yes. You said yes, but then you didn't do it.
You're going to blood bolt penalize me?
I'm going to blood bolt penalize you. So we get to roll off for initiative right now, so he goes first. So looking for crits. I get 2.
Oh, that's going to be tough to beat.
And I really needed it. You got 1 this turn, so I get to go first.
Yep.
I really need to kill you.
So the neat thing about going first is, while Ash does get to make the first move, he won't be able to play any cards before he goes. So it's kind of like, yeah, you can get your first swing in, but it's not going to be supercharged or anything like that. So it's kind of good, for me at least.
It is good for you. That being said, I think we just need to kill you. We really need to kill you, though. Because we really need to kill you later. Yeah, we got to go. So we're going to go with... I have choices. Problem is that I really need the boss to go first because he won't kill. I can't kill your boss without him. So that's what we're going to do is we're going to charge. Charge to here. It's charging 1 space. Okay. So I put a charge counter down. And then we're going to swing. And it's going to be 2 attack dice looking for hammers.
And you're going to have the 1 support.
And I have 1 support. So any of the Ds that are support kind of sits as well. I got a crit. So you have to crit back to block this.
I'm rolling 2 dice now because I'm inspired.
That's right. And you need a crit.
Couple of chances here.
You don't get 1. So you're going to take 2 damage. You only have 4. Yep. And that's going to kill him.
See you later, Severin.
We knocked him out.
You did good while you were alive.
Power phase now.
So you're going to gain a glory?
I'm going to get glory, that's right. Yep. And then power phase, we're going to, I think, upgrade someone. We're going to upgrade... We're going to spend 1 to upgrade Targor back there for +1 moves. He becomes move 5. Oh, sorry. Everyone becomes inspired instantly because there's 3 fighters now out of action. I forgot. Everybody levels up. So as soon as Corn's pleased by the amount of carnage, my guys level up, which again makes my team really forgiving because when guys die, it can actually benefit me. Everyone dying is good. And so yeah, so I'm going to add move. It makes my Targor inspired move 6, which is pretty super sweet. And would you like to do it in the power phase?
Yeah, I'm going to give great strength with my remaining glory point here to Bright Shield, and that's going to bring her attack damage up to 3. Okay,
and then Targor is also going to get Berserk Charge, which is going to... Oh, sorry, it's only on Sake, rather. I can't do that one. That one's actually restricted, so that's a garbage card. Discard that later. We're going to do... It's the other one I wanted to do. Where is it? It's Frenzy. On Sake. Roll an extra attack dice when this fighter makes a charge action. So he's going to move 6 and roll 4 dice on the charge. Woo! It's pretty good. So that's power phase over. So that's Targor the Inspired. My boss is done. Yeah, the guy way in the back there.
We should just stay away from him then.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah. All right. I think what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, this is actually not here this turn anymore. Yep. I used that last turn.
Card got used, yep.
I'm going to burn an action counter here and... We're going to charge in. 1, 2. Actually, I think we're just going to move. We're not going to charge.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's do that.
So you're going to go to 3 and just move. So that way you can swing infinitely if you want to.
Yeah. Because I have a lot of actions left this turn.
You do have a lot of actions
Oberyn's kind of out of the fight at this point, so I might move.
And she's damaged 3. Yeah. She can't kill Garrick in 1 hit, but she could kill Arnulf in 1 hit. Yeah. So what we're actually going to do is we're actually just going to...
Oh, do you have any cards to play?
And sorry, you've moved now, so place that move. I do not have any cards to play right now.
Okay, I'm going to sidestep over to here, actually. Okay. And I will also make it so that I can't be driven back, so you can't move me by attacking me.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm into that because I'm just going to activate Arnulf then and run and go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
See,
because you can't move again.
No, I can't. That was cheeky.
Because you sidestepped out of the way, so I was like, well, why would I even bother now?
Well,
okay, Oberyn. Okay, Oberyn, do what you want.
Alrighty.
Now Oberyn lumbers around. Now Oberyn's slow. He's only movement 3. Even when is he inspired yet? He's not inspired yet.
No, he still stays at 3.
But he's super slow.
So what we're going to do is we're going to move Oberyn.
Mm-hmm.
What's his movement?
6 right now.
2, oh my goodness. 1,
he can kind of go anywhere.
3. So we're just going to put him more central.
So he can react next turn. That makes sense.
So I've done 2. You've actually done 2 as well, right?
That's right.
And it's your go. I'm not going to play any cards.
I don't really have any cards to play right now either, because the guys I would play them on are mostly dead. So let's do some... I think we just actually run. I think we're just going to take Tartar, who's like super fast right now, speed 6, and he's just going to run. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because you're going to get me whichever way you go if you get to go first. But I'm okay with that. And that's my 3rd activation. Back over to you.
All right, so let's draw an objective. So we're going to discard a card and draw a card here.
Okay, so doing an objective grab instead,
yeah,
because that means that you can grab something hopefully cool that you can score this turn. I've considered doing that as well myself, but I'm actually pretty happy with my objective hand right now. Anything else you're going to do?
One.
Okay.
I don't have any cards to play.
Okay, I'm not playing anything either. It's on my 4th activation. He's moved. He's moved. Yeah. I can't really move with anybody. I'm just going to draw a card. See what I get in my hand. I like it. End step, I'm actually going to play this one and give Garrick +1 defense with Blood Slick. So he gets to roll 2 defense dice now, looking for dodges.
Nice. I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to draw.
Just draw an objective. Yeah. Cycle your objective hands. Try and get some better objectives. Yep. All right, and we are done. So that means turn 2 is over. We're going to score. I got a worthy skull because I killed your leader. Whew. And it begins. There's 1 dead from either warband. So I'm going to get 2 more objective points this turn.
I do not score any, unfortunately. Yeah.
And so I'll take the lead now. It's 4-3. Can you throw me 2 more glory? Yep. And then
you can put objectives down if you, upgrades down if you wanted to.
I could play upgrades if I wanted to. I don't really have any that I want to play. I do want to discard some cards because I can't use that one. I'm actually pretty... No, I'm going to kill that one too. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to draw 4. Now you have to play those upgrades before you draw. So if you draw new upgrades, you don't get to play them right away. Because I got one right now in my hand where I'm just like, oh geez, I like this one. This is pretty good, but I'm not going to be able to do it. So I have to draw 2 more objectives as well. That one's hilarious. And I think that's that.
Shall we roll for first?
So roll for see who goes first. That's right. Big numbers, no whammy.
That's a whole lot of no crits.
Okay, do I get any crits? I just need 1. I do, so I get to go first.
Yeah. Oh, 2.
So, Oberyn is damage 3. He can't kill Garrick in 1 go. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and murder you.
It seems to be your plan, pretty consistent.
It's mostly my plan. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. So Garrick's going in. He can move 5 right now, and he's got Blood Slick for extra defense. That's going to help me try and survive this. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get as far from Bright Shield as I can. I'll count as charging. These all go away because these are all done. And I'm going to try and stab you. So I have 2 attacks, damage 3. Let's see what we got here. We're looking to try and put a big hurt on Oberyn. I get 1.
You do hammers, yeah?
I get a hammer, yep.
I stopped it.
You stopped with the shield.
I become inspired.
And you become inspired, that's right. So I did manage to hit you.
Scenario for me.
So let's play some more damage here. What would you like to do?
Are you playing any cards?
I'm going to play... I think we're going to play on Targor. We're going to play Blood Offering. They take a damage, but they roll 2 extra attack dice during their next activation. So you grab me a damage counter.
Sure.
Over to you. Do you want to play something?
I will put Oberyn on guard.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, so that's... Oh, yeah, you're doing the heroic.
Yeah,
card.
it's just an extra. It's a free card. So basically, it saves me an action.
It saves you an action.
Huge, actually.
That is huge, yeah. And that was my first activation because we forgot to flip these.
Right. And do you have any more cards to play?
And make it turn 3. I do not have any more cards to play right this second.
Okay. Oberyn's going to swing at your boss.
Sounds like a plan.
Swinging at the boss.
So I have 2 defense dice. You have 3 attack dice.
He actually is going to use Cleave.
Okay.
He has that now.
Well, I have dodge, so Cleave won't do anything.
So Cleave cancels out your shields.
But I only succeed on dodges anyway. So I won't do much. Got a crit though, and another hit. So 2 hits here. I have got
and a dodge here.
A crit and a dodge to try and stop these. I got neither, so I'm gonna take 3 damage.
Yep.
And grab me 3. He's got 4 though, so he does survive. He's got 1 wound left. And you want to play a power card?
I will make it so that you cannot support against Oberyn next turn.
Okay.
Next activation.
Sounds good. I'm going to play a healing potion on Garrick and get a dodge, so I just heal 1. I'm up to 2.
Alrighty, I have no more cards to play, so it's your turn.
It's my turn? Okay, great. Yep. So let's do Blood Offering, because we had Targor go. He is going to charge and go 1, 2, over to here. So he'll roll 2 extra dice, followed by an extra dice because he makes a charge. So he rolls 5 dice, sorry, 6 dice right now.
6 dice.
To attack you, yeah. So I'm going to re-roll one of these to see what I get when I miss.
Alrighty.
And I'm looking for swords.
Okay.
And I'm damaged 2. So I got a crit.
That's it? Oh.
And a crit. Just a crit. You're going to have to crit back.
Right. So I count my, well, I need crits. Which I don't get.
Which you don't get. So you take 2 damage.
2 damage?
Yeah.
Sure. Alrighty, 2 damage on Oberyn. Do you have any cards to play in your...
Trying to decide if I do. Yes, I'm going to play Corn Calls on Arnulf.
Okay.
To gain 1 extra attack dice in his next activation.
I'm going to Healing Potion.
Oberyn?
Man Oberyn.
Don't get a crit. He does.
So he takes all of his damage off.
Ugh.
Up to 2. Gross. And that's it. So it's my turn.
It's your turn.
I'm going to swing at your man.
At Garrick? Or at the little guy?
Did this guy charge? He did, right? So he's done anyways. But
okay.
So I'll swing at the boss leader. I got a hammer.
1 hit. I get at the boss. He's shooting at Garrick. I get 2 dice, and I count the supports also as successes. Yep. I got a crit, so I'm fine. And a dodge. Actually, I got 2 successes.
All right. So I will play.
And he's gone yet.
Tireless Assault to get another chance.
Okay. Attack me again.
Second verse, same as the first.
1 hit.
1 hit.
And I need 1 success. And I don't get any. So I take 3 damage, and I'm dead. You've slain him.
Get a glory point.
And you get a glory point for that, yep.
I think I might actually spend that.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on Bright Shield, Great Speed.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
No, I don't have anything there. You're good.
So Bright Shield gains an extra movement. And it's over to you.
Well then, I think we just Corn Calls. We're going to charge with Arnulf. He's going to go in. He gets to go 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to there and charge. He gets the extra dice because of Corn Calls.
Yep.
I can't really do anything else. I only do 1 damage though. But if I roll any crits,
it's 2.
Yeah, his tactic is an additional 1 damage.
He's the new guy in the crew.
He's not the best. So we've got 4 dice looking for swords. I get double crit though.
Ooh, that's going to be a problem. So I need to double crit back here, which I don't do close.
So you take 1. 2, sorry, that's right.
2 because he critted, so that actually wasn't bad.
If you hadn't healed, you'd have been dead.
Another one of those, and I'm in trouble.
Or if my boss had just hit you, you'd have been dead. And now it's back over to you. And sorry, you're on guard still. That's right. That's why you're rolling extra dice.
Yeah.
And that was my 3rd activation. So it's back over to you.
Alrighty, let's just keep cleaving away here.
Get him, Oberyn.
So let's smash at, is his name Targor?
This is Arnold from Targor, yeah.
Targor, let's go for Targor.
Go for Targor, okay.
Yeah.
So I got 1 health. I got 1 hammer, and I'm rolling 1 die, and I'm looking for either a hammer or a support. Sorry, a dodge or a support. And I don't get either, so I'm dead. Bloop. Another glory point.
And I have no cards left to play in my hand. So.
I don't really have anything to do because I've attacked, so I'm just going to try and cycle my hand for a new objective. So we're going to discard this one and draw 1 as my last action. And it's not going to help me.
So I have 1 more action.
That's it. Last action of the game.
Move here. So I can score that.
So you can score 2. All right.
So turn 2's over.
Turn 3's over. That was turn 3.
That was turn 2. You always
turn 2. Do I do this again?
You always do
this. Do I do it again? Are you sure? All right. All right. I thought it was turn 3. All right. So that's in turn 3. Did we score anything? I did not. I did not score a thing this turn. So you're gonna go to 6.
Yep. That was a big turn for me.
That was a really big turn for you. I failing my charge with Garrick was bad news bears.
The healing potion saved me pretty.
The healing potion did save you, yeah. Because I had a pretty good play there. Go in, can't die, heal, I'd be okay. It didn't work out. Because I figured I could 1-2 combo Oberyn and I wasn't able to do it. So I'm gonna drop this one.
Awesome card.
I can't play anything.
5 more. So I had no cards in my hand, so I'm drawing up to 5.
Yep, I'm drawing 4.
4, 5.
And then I get to draw and discard. I'm going to discard you and draw 1. I like it. Now Oberyn is wounded. I could kill him if I get to go first. But it's highly unlikely. I'd have to get a crit to do it.
You almost say you're living on a prayer?
I am 100% living on a prayer right now. Yeah, so that's going to be turn. Let's get set up for the next one. Yeah, initiative after we get set up. And moving on to turn 3. I've only got 1 guy left. We're in an interesting spot right now.
If I had pitched my hand at the beginning of the game, I wouldn't be able to really draw anymore. So your deck is a limited resource. Actually.
Yeah, you'd be out
keep that
for sure. Yeah. I don't have a lot to do right now, except for hope you win initiative, or maybe don't win it. I can't even.
No, I think I want to win initiative. Just
I think you
out
do.
Of the game here.
If you could, that'd be good. Got 1 crit. Let's see what I get. Can I crit back? Nope.
No.
So you get to go first.
All right, so
you gotta kill me.
My hand here. So let's just go for it. You know.
Okay.
So we're gonna charge.
Oh geez, I need to live. I really need to live.
This is pretty savage.
I need to live. If you kill me, this is probably
a hammer or a crit. A crit. Oh my gosh, you got a crit back here.
Oh, I got 1 dice to crit. Do it. Do it.
Oh, nope. It's only a
I'm
shield.
Done. That's gonna kill him.
All right, so that kills him. I get a glory point.
And then you can just fish for cards basically because I have no activations and I can't. There's nothing I can fish for in my deck right now that's gonna win the game.
So I'll just do this really quickly. He's already moved, so he's out of it. She's gonna move on her next activation to there. And then I think I'm actually going to keep all of these because I scored them all. Yeah, because I can cycle out all of these and they won't do anything for me. No. You might as well try. There might be something you can get.
There's not. No. I have to have at least 1 model alive, discarding my ones that aren't holding objectives right now.
So I would get 1 for objective 3, killing a model with a charge and having no models in my territory. So that's an extra 5.
And that's your extra 5. So that puts you at... Oh geez, it was 4 to...
It was literally 4-3 at the start of turn.
2, yeah. And then it tilted hard when I failed my attack run. So you got 5 more, which means you've got 5, 10, 12 glory in this one. So we're on to match number 2 to see if we can get 2 in a row for him, in which case he'll win the duel. All right, so we're set up for round 2. Now this time around, we're actually going to get to check and choose which of these we want to actually deploy first. It occurred to me after the first game, it would be easier for us to play if we're going this way as opposed to going back and forth. So the camera angle, the arc of play is going to change a little bit in this one. So we're not reaching over each other as much. I got no crits for board selection. You got a crit, so you can pick which board you want and place it first. Now there could be more boards in the future too, but I imagine if you're going to an event, you have to all use the same board.
I'm gonna be really cheeky and use this crazy.
I hope you do.
Yeah.
So now these boards have impassable squares, which means there's some areas here you actually can't move through, a stairwell and a big ruined pillar, and that's going to be the sort of like difference between this game and the last one.
If I put the first one down, do you choose which side you put the second board on? Like, can you choose
anywhere I want? I can move it. I can move it to either side, and I can do either of the sides of this board as well that I can place down. So
and placing second almost has like.
And it also doesn't have to be straight. Well, he does have more power to kind of like dictate how the board goes.
Yeah, but you don't get the first choice of the board.
He's gonna get to decide if there's a choke point or not, and that's the big thing. Because right now your deployment, I can have you way far back if I want, and your guys are relatively slow, and I'm relatively fast. That's not a terrible idea. It also puts these hidey spots in the back, and because I want to actually run into your zone and hide, that's not a terrible idea for me. I'm also going to choose to play with it slightly offset this game because I think it's going to be fun to kind of like narrow the areas of advance. So we're going to go like this. It's all still in the shot. I'm just double checking you guys can still see everything okay. We can go like that actually and just line it up for you a little bit more in the middle. Maybe even just make it a little more offset. I like that. There we go. That looks good to me.
Really Shadespire, yeah.
We're getting real, yeah. We're using ideas. We're using techniques. So this is a big open area with 3 close deployments for me. I've pushed back potential. Well, we still don't know whose side's deploying on what. Yeah. But the person that actually, sorry, you're gonna have to choose because you placed the first tile, so you get to choose to place the first model. Yeah. I'm fine with that. That's fine. Yeah. It just gives options either way. But no one's like super front line if we don't want them to be. So that's done. We place objectives now.
Yep.
And you placed the first one because you placed the first tile. So just zoom that up a little bit.
I'm gonna go right now.
All right. I'm gonna put one. It can't be on the edge, but I like that. I like the idea of that.
Bada boom.
Oh, put it in no man's land. So in neither territory, the middle zone is very cool. I'm gonna put one over here. And one back there. All right.
And so I can go on the edge because
it's the last piece. Yeah, the last piece down can go on a corner or a side piece. Nothing else can. And then you choose your territory and place the first model.
Bum bum bum.
My territory is going to be. I'm so torn now. I like these a little bit. I'm actually kind of tempted to actually play defensively. It'd be neat.
Interesting kind of idea. Yeah.
I don't know. It would change up my tactics a little bit. I'm actually gonna go deep defense. I'm gonna go over there. Go deep defense a little bit. Try it up. I'm going deep defense. I'm gonna try it out. See how it goes.
And we'll put it over here.
Yeah, you've got the perfect 3. This is gonna be a really popular Stormcast tile because you have this perfectly spaced three-man line basically going forward. I hate Oberyn. He's terrible, and so we're gonna go over there with my man Blooded Sake.
Well, we just gotta kind of respect and eat the first turn charge, I think, like usual. Hopefully it goes our way.
It's the right decision.
It's so often
you're making the right decision. I just want you to know you're making the right decision. Putting down Arnulf the Inspired, and now you're done, so I get to place my remaining characters, and we're going to go down with the leader. Everyone loves the leader. The leader is good. The leader is great. And it's going to be Mr. Targor down as well. Just make sure all my guys are flipped properly to not inspired. So not instantly
actually, a lot
cheating.
easier to see on not the limited edition cards.
Yeah, I've got the special edition ones, and yeah, no, it's because it's just your stat line in this one is gold, as opposed to being the whole card flips to gold, so like you can tell easier.
The cards are really cool. They have like the shard glass on them, but in terms of like just recognizing it,
just being easy to gameplay with, I think the ones out of the box are probably the best, actually. Yeah. All right, so we're all set up, and we are going to get started for turn 1. All right, let's roll some initiative dice. You can go first.
I got 1.
You got 1 critical, and looking for crits for me.
You got
0, so you get to choose who the first player is. It's up to you.
You know what? I think I'll probably go first because I have a plan.
You know, I like it when you go first because it means that you have to move somebody. You can't move again.
Draw cards now?
I get to dictate. Yeah, I get to dictate the thing.
That's right. Yeah, going second's nice because you can pump up your guy for your first turn.
Especially when your movement's as high as mine. Your movement's relatively low. It means that I can, once you've moved, you're committed to that spot for the rest of the turn. There's only 3 turns, so it means I can kind of evaluate where I want to be. Oh, I like all these cards.
That's not good.
No, you don't want to hear that. And sorry, we should run first. You can choose. Do you want to go first or second? Again, based on what you're holding.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll stick with my earlier decision.
Okay.
I'll make it real simple and easy.
I see what you're doing there, you know, and I'm okay with it. Like I'm down. Remember, I'm also going to play defense this game.
Are you down with it?
My plan is to also play defense forever. Let's.
I'm going to play
just. Yep.
I'm going to. I'm just going to move this guy here.
To do a dodge with Peal of Thunder.
Peel it up.
So he has to make a movement during his turn. I'm going to see if I want to play any cards. Most of my cards do cost things.
Have to get some blood first.
Yeah. I'm pretty much done at this point. So it's back over to me.
Yep.
And I get to do my first action of the turn. I think I'm just going to move with Arnulf.
Arnold.
No, I'm going to move with Garrick Gorebeard. No. Do I want to do that?
It's so
tempting. It's so tempting. Well, there's some guys in this team you don't mind dying. I'll be honest with you. Targor
must be nice.
I just don't really care if he dies or not. So we're actually gonna move Targor, and he's gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Oh boy.
And stand on that and be done.
Yep.
And I'm gonna play a power card. I'm gonna desecrate that and just take it off the battlefield.
Oh my
Bam.
goodness.
Desecration. I've destroyed objective.
I'll be honest, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yep. I'm just gonna desecrate your objective and it's gone.
Oh boy.
Peace out. Come get me.
Pretty cool. We're gonna play that type of game, eh?
Yep. Keep your new objectives by just
do you have any cards you want to play?
No, I'm good.
How much health does he have?
Oh, hang on.
Whoa.
Hang on.
I'm hanging on.
I have so many things I could do. No, I'm good.
Okay. He's got 3 health or 2? Is he one of the?
Oh, he's 2. He's disposable. Just told you. Just told you he's disposable.
I love when they have 2 health. That means Bright Shield can do her job. Boom. Move up and smash him with her hammer.
Okay.
Boom.
Go hit me.
Doing an attack.
I have a dodge on dodge. You have a hit on hit, so you're charging.
Yep.
And you get to roll 3 dice.
3 dice.
Looking for hammers.
I'm looking for hammers. Yep. And I'll do 2 damage if it gets through. Holy potato.
Double crit. Well, I can't. There's nothing I can do. Hey, look, I died.
Living on a prayer. So I'll score a glory point here.
You sure will.
And I'm going to look at my hand quickly to see if there's something awesome I want to take, which there always is.
Awesome-o, you're my best friend.
I'm going to give Oberyn
something good.
Great speed.
Is he super fast now?
He moves 4 now, which is pretty awesome.
I'm really into it.
He's like Blood Reaver fast.
Well, I don't have a lot of stuffs to do. He moves 4 now, which is bad for me, as most things are. Let's do some attacking. So I like the idea of you being dead, and that means we're gonna go and do some stab punch. We're gonna go with the man Blooded Sake.
Oh yeah.
Blooded Sake likes to get work done. He's real good at this.
He's like your cleanup hitter.
He's my do a lot of damage in one hit hitter. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and charge into Bright Shield.
Bright Shield, yep.
He's got 2 attacks looking for hammers, and he does 3 damage. Come on, hammer time. Crit.
Okay, I need to.
You got a crit back, and you don't. So you're gonna take 3 damage.
Oh, so she is on the edge of death here.
Which is the best way to be on the edge of.
I disagree. Do you have any cards you'd like to play?
No, I'm good.
Okie dokie.
And that was my second activation. Yep. Turn 1. Over to you.
Let's do.
Yeah. You do.
I'm gonna draw
action
an
3.
Objective card.
Are you? Oh my gosh, he's cycling the objective hand. Look at him burning actions.
Look at me doing stuff.
Burning actions.
And I'm gonna discard. Hold objective 3. Wonder what happened to that.
Maybe that objective is just no good anymore.
What happened to that?
I want you to know that objective was never any good, and you didn't need it.
All right, it's your turn, bud.
All right, we're gonna go with Karsus the Chained.
Mm-hmm.
That's my 3rd move, and he's actually going to charge. He's gonna go. He's gonna go 1. He's gonna go 2. He's gonna go 3, and he's gonna go 4. He's gonna take a swing here.
Yeah, because
he's got the ranged chain. I only need to do 1 to kill her.
Pretty useful.
Yeah, and it's 3 dice. Looking for swords. Trying to sword you, the S word. Or a crit's good too. I'll take a crit and a sword.
Whew,
you get 1 die. You can't, unless, that's how you do it. She dies.
She gets killed.
And I gain a glory point, and he's charged.
Ouchies. Didn't want to lose a Stormcast on the first turn.
No, that's bad for you.
That's real bad.
That's not what you want.
Historically, that's bad.
Historically, this has led to long-term defeat. When my dice don't just completely fail in the first two activations.
Yep.
And that actually, it's funny because playing 3 rounds of this game actually lets you offset the dice a little bit. Because you can get bad dice in any game. It's a dice pool based game, so you're just looking for successes. So it tends to curve out. But that game that you do have a bad turn, you get at least one more game to try and even it out. So if you are a better player, hopefully the dice get mitigated by a 3-round process.
All right, I think we're going to put Oberyn up to bat.
Is he?
No, we'll do Steelheart.
What? Either way, you're dead. Doesn't matter what you do, you're going to lose.
Charge.
Okay.
And he's going to come over this side.
I like it.
And he loses this because he charged, so
yeah,
he's
no longer guarding.
And we're going to have a go here.
Have a go if you think you're hard enough. It's a crit. I need a crit back. So I have 1 defense dice or I'm going to die. And I get a dodge, which is a success, but it's not a critical, which means that I'm going to be dead. Damage 3?
He is, yeah, damage 3.
Damage 3? Yeah, okay, so you kill me.
It's the nice thing about the Stormcast, when they hit, they really hit, so.
They hit super good. But because that's the 3rd fighter taken out of action, all of my guys enhance and flip to good, because Khorne cares not from where the blood flows. My inspired versions are just, they get excited when people start to die. I am then going to...
Do you have any cards you want to play?
Not right. Yeah, no. Oh, I've killed a guy, actually. You didn't give me my glory point, you fool.
Well, that was on purpose.
I'm actually going to spend that to play Blood Slick. Yeah, let's play Blood Slick onto Garrick. So he gets +1 defense. Cost of glory.
I'm going to throw down Lightning Blast on Oberyn. So when he crits, he actually damages people around the target.
Sweet.
As well. I don't know if that'll be useful, but it'll be...
It's a thing you could do. It's a thing you could do. And so I've lost activation of turn 1. I'm going to take Mr. Sake died. Karsus is still alive. No, Karsus is dead too. No, Karsus is still alive, that's right. I'm going to take Arnulf, and he's going to charge Oberyn. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And charge into you. I can go 5, actually, if I want to, because you're not supported then, that's right. Exactly. That's a good idea. And I have 3 attacks. I do double damage if I get a crit here.
Well, this is the new guy. He always seems to do 2 damage.
He's pretty great. He's looking for swords. Yeah, looking for swords.
Right.
To sword and a crit.
We got a crit.
Sword and a crit.
So I need to roll a crit here. Doesn't matter. However, the important thing of rolling is I got a shield.
Yes.
So I become inspired. Which is
become inspired.
Cool. Yeah. So I'll be rolling 2 defense dice.
So then I'm going to play a power step card of Confusion. Choose 2 fighters adjacent to each other and swap them because I want to hold objective 1. And we're going to swap spots.
So I can play cards 2, and I'm going to confuse you right back.
Oh, you jerk!
Oh, what's up? So let's just switch over there because I kind of need that.
I also kind of needed that.
Do you have more cards to play?
No, I think that's going to be it.
Okay. End of turn.
End of turn.
Shall we? Do you get anything?
I do not, because you took back 1 from me.
I hold objective.
That's right. You took it back.
I also kill the model with a charge, so I have 2 points.
Lightning strike, yep.
Lightning
so it's going to be 4-1 on turn 1. So end step, I'm going to
discard my hold objective 2 because good luck getting over there as a Stormcast.
Yeah, I'm going to hold this one.
And I'm going to discard Heroic Might because I don't need Cleave against Blood Reavers.
I have nothing to play right now. I'm going to discard this one, yeah. I'm going to discard both these, actually. And draw.
And 3 objective cards.
I've done 2 to Oberyn, so I could potentially do this. I'm going to pull 4 power cards. So I'm going to discard the one I can't use anymore because the guy's dead.
Yeah, despite being ahead, I'm kind of nervous right now because if Oberyn goes down, I'm in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, if Oberyn goes down, I'm at numerical advantage, which you don't want to be for playing Stormcast. All right. And we're at the top of turn 2, which means that we are ready to rock and roll. Flip in your action counters. It's 1-4 right now, but it could swing either way. The top of this turn is going to be pretty important. You get no crits. Do I get a crit?
Right for the taking.
I really need this.
No.
I get it. So I'm going to get to go first.
Oh boy.
Well, I think we really need to make you dead.
I think you said that at the start of every turn.
I have said at the start of every turn.
Since we started playing.
Making you dead is just a good play. if I can get a crit, I can kill you.
Yep.
Or I can attack you with the guy who's damaged 2 and definitely kill you, but I don't have any of those. Oh, everyone's inspired right now. Never mind. Everybody's inspired, which means they get good. So I think we actually go with... Oh!
Oof.
Savage Whirl. Anytime I make my chained axe attack, every adjacent energy gets targeted by it. So I can attack both of you at the same time.
Gross.
I'm into that, so let's do that. So we're going to actually take Karsus, inspired. He's going to charge. He's going to go 1, 2. And you attack both these guys with the same swing.
Nice.
And I roll for each.
I guess I roll separately?
Yeah, I roll for each. So I roll, this one's against Oberyn.
The big hammer?
Mr. Big Hammer. Triple hammers, which means I miss completely.
I'm like,
but
that's
roll to see what happens.
Or terrible.
Nope, that's terrible.
I can't become inspired anymore, so it's...
Hey, you're good. And then against your boss.
Yep.
3 attacks. I got a crit.
Crit, yeah.
And you're not supported.
Which
you don't. So you take 2.
Okay. Ouchies. So both my fighters are half dead. That's not good.
Nope. And then I'm going to play sidestep on him. And I'm going to move him a square. I'm going to push him here. Yep. Anything you want to do?
Yeah, I think I'll put Oberyn on guard for free. Little free skis.
Okay, Oberyn's going on guard.
Everything else?
I'm going to play... Nope, I'm good.
I'm going to play... Let's play +1 wound on Steelheart.
Okay. Let's play total global thermonuclear war. All right, it's over to you.
Alrighty. Oberyn's going to swing at the new guy.
Who?
He's going to swing it.
Oh, he's going to swing it.
Name
Arnulf.
Take this, Arnulf. Hammer.
1 hammer. All right. I need 1 dodge. Give me a dodge. Dodge ski. No, that's not what I want. 2 damage.
3.
I explode.
3 damage.
Not what we want.
Glory points. And I will play. I'm going to add +1 strength. Sorry, +1 damage to Severn, Steelheart.
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. Garrick's going after you.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's kind of trippy because you don't think you can charge from that
He's
far, but
super fast.
Sure can, yeah.
And I need to kill you.
Yep.
Because if I don't kill you, I think this is it. So I'm looking for 2 attacks, looking for hammers. Got a crit. You got a crit, buddy. Can you do it? Show me the crit. No, that's 3 damage.
Is it 3?
It's 3, buddy.
That is unfortunate.
I'm sorry, and
You're not that sorry.
I'm not sorry at all. In no way am I sorry. I get a glory.
Yeah. No.
And I'm gonna play a reaction play after this friendly fighter's attack action takes enemy out of action. I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Gonna play anything?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna play Great Fortitude on Garrick to give him +1 wounds.
That's not good.
Nope.
So both of you guys have moved, eh?
They have.
Interesting.
They're both charged. I can't do anything with them this turn. You've got a charge and 2 more attacks if you want. You could potentially just kill everyone.
He's got 5 health now, though, Garrick.
Gorebeard? He's got 5 health. Yeah, you can't kill him. And he's got Gore Slick right now, or Blood Slick. So he's 2 defense dice.
That is rough.
It is definitely not good for you.
No. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start off by fishing for cards.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to...
Yeah, you've got time. You got time. Yeah, you might as well.
I'm going to fish for an objective. See what I can get here.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. I'll discard a card. Discard Annihilation, because that's, let's be honest, not happening.
No. No, it's not.
Okay.
Are you playing any cards?
I have no cards to play.
I don't either. I'm going to do the same thing, actually. I'm going to discard an objective, try and grab it. Oh, I like it.
Oh, I'm going to do the same thing again. Discard that.
I am also going to do the same thing again. Discard objectives and grab new ones.
Cheeky.
Okay.
All right, let's...
Try and kill somebody?
Yeah, we got one more to do here.
Can charge?
Let's just charge right here.
Okay, charging into...
This is the most reasonable for me to...
This is Karsus. Yeah, but he's only got 3. So he could live.
Oh, he's got he does 3 damage.
Yeah, I know. But I could dodge. Oh, I should dodge. Give me a dodge. It was a crit, but it's not in the box. No, we're not gonna count it. We're not gonna count it. It's not in the box.
That's not.
I'm dead.
That's so sad.
I know. It's sad, but that's the way it is.
The rules of the box.
The rules of the box. If you guys can't see it, doesn't count.
That's right.
Yeah. So that looks like
and you went first.
I'm just gonna fish one more time.
Yep.
And see what I get.
Fishing for cards.
Yeah. Okay. And a turn.
Do you have any cards you want to play? Probably not. No.
Nope.
Okay. And a turn. Do you score anything?
Oh, sorry. You didn't give me a glory for killing your boss.
It makes it sound like I have to give him his own.
I think you're supposed to. Oh no, I haven't scored anything yet. That's it. That's it. I should only have 2. I should only have 2. 2 to 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty. You have anything to score?
Oh, I do actually.
I don't.
I do. I have it begins. Score in the end phase. Release 1 fighter from each warbands out of action.
That is 100% happened.
I got 1.
Yep.
So it's 3 to 6 right now, which is bad for me.
I'm gonna discard some cards and then draw.
Yeah, me too. Do I want to buy anything? I'm gonna buy Great Strength. Well, yeah, I'm gonna buy Great Strength. +1 damage. And then I don't think I really need many of these. I'm gonna discard this one and draw 1, 2, 3. I think you do need to go first. Yes.
This is actually a really close game. Even though
it's super close. Yep. Well, it all depends on how we score at the end here.
Remember last game I gained like 7 points in the last turn. So it's
this is true. Over. Absolutely. Okay. All right.
Let's roll for initiative.
This is gonna be a big round. You need that card unless you fight twice. But I think you might use it. Double crit. I think you're going first. To my double crit.
Oh my
Roll
God,
again.
no.
I'm into it. You're not getting me. You're not getting me.
Oh, I got
Single one.
Crit, yeah.
Give me 2.
Yep.
Give me 2 crits.
No.
Give me 2 crits. No,
crits.
you're going first.
Right.
Or you choose who goes first. Doesn't have to be me.
Oh, I choose.
Yeah, you choose who goes first. So you can make me go first.
I think I'm gonna go first.
That makes sense. You in charge?
Probably not actually, because I can't kill you anyways.
Nope, can't kill me in 1. I got 5 wounds.
I don't know. This is an interesting situation because if I charge him, he can just wail 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
If he charges me, I can do the same thing. So I'm actually kind of curious how this is going to play out.
You just wait.
Patience is key here.
In the last round, I think patience is pretty important.
Yeah. And I also don't know why I'm looking at my cards because I can't use those yet.
Nope.
I think we're going to try and draw a new objective card. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to be smart. We're going to go defensive.
Okay, you're on guard?
We're going to go on guard here.
Cool.
Because we don't want to die.
All right.
And cards. I'm on a healing potion.
Cool.
His favorite card.
Yeah. I still just kill you with 1 hit. It won't matter.
You do 4?
Yeah. I have this damage.
For no reason.
That's fine if you want.
So I heal 1.
Yep.
Because it's fun to heal.
And you got 1 left.
Do you have any cards you want to play?
No. No. I'm good.
All right.
Okay, my first action. I'm just gonna move. 1, 2. Stand there. Which means I can still fight if you decide to charge me.
It's true. And you have the benefit of the last attack, right?
Sure do.
Yeah, it's huge. Let's see.
What do you got?
What do you got? We're gonna draw our last objective.
And this is hopefully a good one.
Discard.
I think you have to discard before you draw. Not that it matters.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's probably true.
I'm discarding first and doing the same thing, trying a new one. Awesome. Do your thing.
Man, that extra health you got is huge.
Yeah, being 5 wounds is huge. Yeah. Great strength, great fortitude, and blood slick. It's interesting in the Bloodbound Warband. I've noticed you tend to stack all your upgrades on Garrick. Because after like the 2nd or 3rd turn, if you've been able to buy those upgrades, he is a murder machine. He rolls like 4 dice on the charge, has 4 damage. He's 6 move. He's 2 defense dice. Like it's interesting because it's very chaosy that the leader of the warband like ascends to like greatness while all of his schlubs just die around him. He's my Morton Joe, and I spend everyone else's battle fodder.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, you know what? I think I'm just gonna move away from you. 2, 3.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw a card.
Yeah.
Want to play something?
Nope.
Okay.
And I'm gonna draw a card.
Yeah.
Objective here.
And me too. Hey, I gotta draw a card. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Count them.
Count them.
What do you got?
I took no damage this turn.
For 1.
Yep.
And that puts you at 7.
Puts me at 7.
That's it?
And because you're on objective 5, I couldn't get to objective 5, so.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
I got Corn Cares Not. There's 5 more figures out of action for 2.
Sure did.
So 2 more puts me at 6. I got Conquest. All my surviving guys in your warband for 2 puts me at 9. And then I got Hold Objective 5, which puts me at 10.
Nice.
So it's going to be 10 to 7 at the end of the game for the Corn. So we go to game 3.
All right.
We managed to do it. We pulled it off in the end. Yeah. I wasn't super defensive, but not going all out in the first turn might have helped me here. So final game, we'll be back to set it up. I am super bad at math. It was 8 to 7, not 10 to 7 last game. I think I actually counted 2 of my flipped over activation markers instead of my goal markers. Well, they look really similar when they're flipped over. They should have had like not just be all gray.
Oh yeah.
Like there should have been something on there so your activation counters don't look the same. So yeah, so we'll roll off right now. See who the first player is for putting down
Stuffs.
4 tiles. That was a really good hammer roll, but that was not a really good anything else roll.
That's some no hammers.
Okay, just roll it again. I'll roll my ones. Just get a crit.
Critical.
There you go.
One.
You got 1. And I'm looking for 2. I got 1. Oh, this could be one of those obnoxious. Sometimes this goes forever. You got 1.
Yep.
I just need to get 0. I got 1. We did this for like 10 minutes at one point. I will say this is my least favorite.
1.
This is my least favorite thing so far in Shadespire.
1.
Oh my God, let's do it again. Where we go forever to see who goes first. 1 to my, give me 2. Ah, it's still going.
Oh my
this has happened twice now. We're getting endless.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get 0 now.
Okay.
See? It's an endless loop of like, we don't know who goes first. I'm glad you don't make
0.
this roll that
Come on,
that
just
often.
take Destiny in your hand.
Do it. Do it. Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst. All right, you got 1. I'm going to get 1 again now. Watch. I got 2. 3. Okay. We finally broke it.
Oh, man.
This is my, so far, yeah. It's not when it happens like every couple of rolls, though. It's my least favorite thing so far about Shadespire is that like loop of rolling.
All the dice in the box, like all 8 or something.
I think you should roll 5. I think you should roll 5 because it's basically 6s. Crits are 6s on these dice. It's a 1 in 6 chance. The more you roll, like if you go to 5, everyone doesn't auto get 1 because the odds are 1 in 6. You don't want to roll 6 dice. I think 5 dice is probably better than 4.
Who even won that roll off? Was you? Okay.
It was me. It was me. I was trying to remember. I'm gonna be first player and I'm gonna place like this, and you can place wherever you like. Just pick a side and tell me.
I'm gonna try this one.
Oh, okay. Well, we got lots of blockages. How are you gonna put it? Like that?
Yeah. Let's
make sure everybody can see it. Yeah, they can. I think we're pretty good here. All right, you guys can see that okay? Yes, you can. Awesome. So we'll get our setups then. So you place, I place the first tile, so I place the first fighter now. And we're gonna send the battle fodder up again.
The objectives.
Oh, objectives. Yeah, we keep doing that. Forget about objectives. They're not important to the game at all.
You place 3, I guess?
I do. I place the first one. I've noticed I don't like objectives in No Man's Land because I want to be in your zone very often.
That's true.
Having them in No Man's Land, it doesn't feel good to me.
Actually,
but I do kind of like these blocked off ones.
It's almost mutually beneficial for us because like he wants to be in my zone and I kind of have to be here in my zone. So.
Well, you can't block all my guys though. So one of the things I've noticed is like having something behind a wall like this might be really important because I can run away from you, keep you from countercharging me. Yeah, you see, you like having the No Man's Land. I don't.
I like them there. Because you have to fight me here and then.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm gonna put one. I'm gonna put it way up there, Morty. I'm gonna put it right there, just so that we've got them far away. 2, 4, 5, and then 1 and 3 are over here. All right, so I place the first model. Once again, Targor, Johnny Expendables, I like to call him. He's going down.
Yeah, lived up to his name so far.
He is the worst of the best, and he's gonna party right here. Nah, he's gonna party right over there. Back to you. You do get out deployed pretty badly. It's gonna be interesting when we get the undead in here.
Interesting.
Because the undead have 7 models, which is crazy. I imagine they're like glass cannons though, like you touch them and they explode.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
It'll be neat to see how that goes. Let's put down good old Sake. Yeah, you can get right up to the line here, though, which is nuts. Which means you actually push a guy into melee this turn if I was too close. So I'm going to go over here with Sake, because he likes to rumble.
I'm actually going to try something different this game.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not. And then we're going to go with Johnny Expendable 2, who's actually slightly less expendable because he's got the critical hits, which is kind of cool. And he'll party right there.
Yeah, he always rolls crits with that guy.
He's pretty good.
Like, he's not good.
If you can juice his number of attack dice, he's better. Yeah.
And he rolls crits, so.
Well, what can I say?
Bum, 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 bum.
Roll enough dice, you're going to roll some explodies. Ooh, he's going hard left. Interesting. Okay. We're going to have Boss Man then party over here because you're too slow to get to me.
Yep.
And Johnny Throwing Axe is going to go in the rear. He's going to go right here, actually, in the rear with the gear. So that is deployment done, and we are getting ready for turn 1. All right, so drawing some hands for turn 1. Get our objectives on. Actually, I'm going to cut these because I actually can't even remember if I shuffled them or not from last game. So I'm going to quickly shuffle them and then cut them while you draw your hands, just to not totally be cheating. I'm pretty sure I did because they were stacked neatly in front of me. But as this has been a week of interesting medications, I am not sure what's going on right now. Let's go 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was almost, there's a hilarious story you should ask me about in my sit and talk on Monday about how this was almost a Batman Let's Play. But then it wasn't. You guys should remember, if you guys come to my live show on Monday, ask me, Ash, why was this not a Batman Let's Play? Because it very nearly was. It was supposed to be. And then
you could probably do the whole show on just that.
I could do that, or just on how my last week was. Yeah, this was actually the backup plan, doing this, which most people wouldn't believe. Yeah. But Shadespire was actually the backup plan. Oh my gosh, there's one objective in here that I just don't know how you're supposed to do, but it's worth 5, and it's everyone on the table has to be dead.
You didn't draw it though.
I did draw it just now, and it's the first one to discard basically. All right, so it is first turn. Let's see who's going first. I got 2 crits.
Ooh, I like that. Decisive. Go ahead.
But you're going first. Oh. I like making you go first. You're far away from me. I mean, Bright Shield could go in and kill somebody, but like then she's in the wind. But instead, she's going to do what she does and go on guard.
Pow.
All right, well, we do like Johnny Expendable. He's my favorite. He's going to go Johnny Expendable somewhere. So this is going to be Targor. He's so bad. He's just going to move. He'll stand on 5. Ooh. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Because these are actually... Right. I shouldn't just pick them up and plop them down because those are actually blocked. And then do I want to play anything? Do I want to play anything? Oh, neat. I could do that. No, I don't need to though. I have many good cards in my hand, but I don't want to use them preemptively. Many interesting cards. All right, it's over to you.
Many. Do 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 do.
What do you got?
Interesting.
Who's gonna go?
Move over in here.
I see what you did.
Very sneaky, actually.
I'm gonna go, and I'm actually going to ditch Annihilation and draw the objective because I don't like that one very much. And I'm done.
All right.
Oh wait, I'm actually not done.
You're not done.
No, I'm gonna use Sidestep to nudge Garrick a square. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna nudge Garrick a square up there.
Oh. Cheeky angle. Bum 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 bum.
Bum 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 bum.
3.
He is a little slow. 2 of your heaviest hitters only move 3 squares, which is very slow.
2.
And when guys start to die, everyone in my team moves up to 5. They're all wearing their running pants.
Yeah, it's...
You can walk and guard,
it's
interestingly, and you can attack and guard. You just can't charge and guard, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she could walk if she wanted to, yeah. It's a matter of if you want to throw her to the wolves or not, you know?
You do.
Oh, I do.
Oh, certainly.
Interesting.
You should lose a guy in the first turn of every game. That works out well for me, usually.
I'm going to... Actually, I'm just going to move up here.
Okay, third activation.
2. I think I'm just going to actually put him there.
Okay.
After that.
I'm into it. Then I'm going to activate, and I'm actually going to fish for another card. I'm going to drop that and pull this one. Okay.
My turn?
It is.
I am going to do the same thing with the objectives. I'm going to ditch and draw. Cool.
Okay. So that's you. I have one more activation. I'm going to activate Garrick, and he's going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold this. And that's the end phase now. You score anything?
I do.
I do as well.
I score hold objective 3 and take no damage.
All right. I'm going to score 1 and 5 for 2 points as well.
Here.
And then I'm going to buy...
It's exciting. You have to go to town.
I know,
and buy
right?
things.
I get to buy things first turn. This is interesting. I'm going to buy Great Strength for Garrick, so he becomes Strength 3 off the bats for 1. And then I'm going to buy... oh, I like that one too. And he's so bad. I'm going to buy... Actually, that's not very good. Why did I even think that was good?
I bought a lightning blade for Steelheart that gives him a ranged attack.
Yep.
And I bought an extra wound for Oberyn, which always
Neat.
comes in handy.
Well, I'm going to buy...
Actually, sometimes they don't come in handy because of the multiple damage, so you're 2 shots to kill. It's
Yeah.
the same, but might as well play it. Could work.
I'm going to buy Deadly Spin on Targor. He's not very good, but he likes to spin. So that's both mine spent, and I put down 2 upgrades. And now we get to draw.
Yep.
And yeah,
So
see, it's hard to see.
2.
1, 2. Okay.
And then did I spend any cards? I did. So
I'm going to draw 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. So we're looking at the top of turn 2. Let's see what we can see. All right. It's now the initiative step. Let's roll to see who's going first. I got nothing. Just get 1 crit. And it's all you. Oh, geez, it's begun.
Could this be happening again?
It is happening again. I just need 1.
Let's take it.
I got 1.
Yeah, there we go.
Do I make you go first again?
Do you?
I think I might, actually.
Do you?
Or I go dispose of people.
That doesn't sound nice.
No, I'm gonna let you go first. I'll make you go first, actually.
They have 2 health each or 3 health each?
1 has 2, 1 has 3. So he has 2, and Blooded Sake has 3. And we're both 2-2 for glory right now.
Okay, I'm going to use Bright Shield.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Looks good.
She's going to take a swing.
Looking for hammers. Yep.
And she rolls 3.
All right, and this is against Targor.
The rookie.
Gets a crit.
Yep.
So I need to roll 1 die and also get a crit, which I don't. So I take 2 and I die.
Enough to spot him.
That'll kill him.
Score a glory. And I'm going to add Great Strength to Oberyn.
Ooh.
Which is going to give him 4 damage on his attack.
Nice.
Pretty juice. Your turn, buddy.
All right, I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play Corn Calls onto Blooded Sake for an extra attack dice in the first attack next activation. And I think that's it. And then he is going to charge. And he's going to go, flip my first activation. He's going to charge here into her. So she's going to get 3 dice looking for hammers. 1, 2, 3, and I do 3 damage.
Alrighty. You got a hammer?
There's a hammer.
I need a shield.
You need a shield.
A shield.
You got a shield, so you cancel it.
And I get the added bonus of flipping my card.
You do
is
flip
awesome.
over. That's over to you.
Do you have any cards you want to play?
I do not, no. Do I get to force you back?
You have to do damage, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I always forget that too, actually.
Yep.
1, 2. It's a pretty, actually, a huge thing.
It is a huge thing. Because my plan was actually
swing back at you.
my plan was to push you back to here, because then you'd have to actually go around to go fight me.
To kill him, yeah. Yeah. Warbeard has 4 health. Might as well go for the kill.
Yep, you can try.
Yeah, it's worth trying. 1, 2.
See if you can hit him.
Yeah. So Oberyn.
2 attacks, looking for hammers.
I got a
1
crit.
crit. I need a crit back. Nope, I die.
Takes 4. Huge.
Blam, kill my leader.
Good glory. And I will... Might as well put this on Bright Shield. Shield Bash. Cool.
Done?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to have... I don't want to play anything? Nope. I think I'm going to go with Karsus the Chained. He is going to go 1, 2, and he's going to attack you through the half squares because you can't attack through the half squares, 1 range. And he's got 3 attacks, damage 1. And that's a charge. Looking for swords. Give me a sword.
You got a crit though.
Can you defend?
Roll 2 dice now because I'm inspired. Crit. I do not. So I take how much damage?
Just 1.
Just 1. How many cards to play?
I do not.
I'm going to healing potion that 1 damage.
Yes, that makes sense.
I can't roll it any higher.
No, so it's gone.
To use it, so.
Absolutely.
I'm going to use Leader Man, and he's going to do a charge. 1, 2, 3.
Looks good.
He's going to punchy punch with his
swordy
sword. Siegfried Broadsword. Huzzah.
Broadsword.
I do get a support.
You have 1 support, so you hit me.
As a hit.
All right, let's see if I dodge it. I do. Crits are good.
Dodge. I am going to play Tireless Assault to get an extra chance.
Try and fight me again? Yep.
I really like that card.
That's the one you want 4 of.
Yeah.
You get a support
2 hits.
and a hammer, so it's 2 hits. I need to crit. That's out of the box. Nope, nothing. So I'm dead.
And the glory points, and that's my turn.
All right, 5-2 now. I'm really just going to go and walk, I think. Time to take a walk. We're going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, actually, just be there. And all my guys flip to Inspired who are still alive.
Yep.
Whoop, because they're super duper hurting.
Any cards you want to play?
No, actually, sorry, I'm going to move 4. I'm going to move there and be done.
I'll spend my last action to draw a card.
Okay.
And then I will not play any cards, and it's your turn.
Okay. I'm just going to fish for objectives. Sweet. That's turn.
Okie doke. You scored any objectives?
I did. I scored. There's only Slaughter. No one's holding objectives this turn.
Yep.
Which give me 1 glory point. And do I want to play anybody? I could spend it to upgrade somebody.
I killed your boss, so I get a point for that.
You did, yep.
Layer up tyrants. Filthy tyrants.
Oops, that guy's there. I have no upgrades to buy. So I'm going to ditch my hands. Oh, you know what? No. I am actually going to buy +1 speed on... Oops, Arnold's dead.
I'm going to ditch my hand, and I'm going to ditch one of my objective cards. The objective 5 is a little too far for me to get.
Yeah. Now I'm going to ditch these, and then grab 4, 2, 3, 4. And I need to grab 1 more.
Kind of look for cards.
Yeah, you're fishing for certain things at this point. Certainly objectives you fish for. And I think I'm good. And that's going to be end of 2.
Yet, so we're gonna roll for,
yeah, let's reset all these. Back to top of 3 now. And it's initiative. Hands are drawn. Let's see who's going first. Double crit. Oh, man.
Out of the way.
Remember when I was going to be okay? Nope, it's you. I won the last one narrowly. It's all you, buddy.
Okie doke. We're going to throw the big man into... What's this guy's name? Kargor?
That's going to be Karsus the Chained.
Karsus the Chained. Okay, cool. Yeah,
you can charge
him.
Makes sense.
Okay, I got 2 dice. Into hammers.
Crit.
Take a crit.
I need to crit back. I do.
Ooh,
I love.
He's alive.
I live. I love.
It's alive.
That's good, sort of. What do I want to do?
Decent.
Is anyone damaged? No.
Do you have any cards you want to
No
play?
one's damaged. Well, that's what I'm thinking about.
I think I'm going to play +1 move on Auburn.
Okay. I'm actually going to take Confusion, and I'm going to swap spots with Severin. Just get him out of the way. Anything else you want to do?
I'm going to put... No, that's okay. I'm okay. I'm good with that.
Okay. My turn?
Yes, sir.
All right, Karsus is going to go.
Yep.
And he's going to run like a fool. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can't kill me.
She does 2, yeah.
Yeah, and he's got 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Over here. And he's just done. And then I'm going to play Blood Rain. All attacks next round count as fishing for swords instead of hammers.
So I'm down to swords.
You're down to swords, even if you normally need hammers.
Swords. This is how it is, eh?
This is how we do it. Dun, 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 dun. She's going to go on 2. Oh, I see how it is. And she's moved.
Shut it down. I have... I'm going to play You Can't Drive Me Back.
Okay.
And that's all. Oh, I'll put her on guard as well. Why not? Stand on guard. You got any cards you want to play?
I don't think so. Sorry, that was my first one. So I'm on to number 2. He could charge. He's not very good. He moves 6 right now, though, which is nice. He's pretty fast. This is turn 3.
Yes.
And Oberyn can squish him, which is not what I want.
Oberyn is a squishing machine.
He is a squishing machine. Oh, I forgot to score last round. I scored at it begins.
Okay, cool.
I scored 1. Did we remember to score last round? I know I did. I know you did. I did not score last round. So yeah, no, it was... No, that was this round.
Did you just draw that?
I can't remember. I don't think I scored it yet. No, I think I did score last round.
Okay.
I think I just didn't score anything.
He's going to score.
I've lost my...
Now
it just means that there's a guy from each side dead.
He's getting a point.
Yeah, there's a guy from each side dead. I'm going to discard, actually, and draw a new one. Okay. Over to you.
Let's see. I think we're going to be real simple here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess you just go to try to kill him.
You can try and kill me, yeah.
After all. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, swing on me. It is not blood raining right now because you did something else, so you need hammers.
Ooh,
I got nothing. I can't even roll crit. I'm just dead.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, he's done. And
when it goes your way, it goes your way.
Yep, nothing I can do about that. I'm just gonna fish for objectives. Let's try and get a good one. Can't get that one. Nope.
I'll do the same thing.
Yep.
My last.
Oh, what am I doing?
Yep.
My last time I do the same thing again.
That's not useful.
No. Get rid of that. Nope.
No.
Nope. End of the game.
I score 2 more.
Oof.
Killing
Lightning
bomb with a
strike.
charge, and I have objective 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna score 3 more because I have Conquest, and I have all my guys are in your zone, and it begins. There's a fighter dead from each. Oh no, I don't even get it begins. There's not a fighter dead from each side. That's why I didn't score it last round. Because I kept trying to kill you, and I haven't killed anyone.
Yeah.
So I got 2 more for Conquest, and that was it. So I got a 5. So it's 5 to 9 at the end of the game. And that's 2 rounds to 1 for the Stormcast, which means they hold the match. So in match play, you play 2. If the same person wins 2, then it just ends. If you go to 3, then it's the best of 3. And that's it. So yeah, 3 rounds and it's Stormcast. All right, so there it was, our first match play match of the new Shadespire. And we had some caveats, actually, for you guys who've watched this video that we should probably think about. It did seem like there was dead cards in our decks, the pre-constructed decks. I would still recommend, and Chris actually thinks it's the same, play with these pre-constructed decks for at least 5 or 10 games.
Yeah.
Just understand why they're in there. And the dead cards you might have seen in this video, such as Annihilation, or all of your cleave ability cards, because all my guys dodge.
You got to remember that, like most other card games, everything's going to be matchup dependent. So you're going to have dead cards for matchups. Like, imagine if your Stormcasts are playing other Stormcasts, or maybe the Orc army. The
cleave becomes shields. Really important and have shields for defense. Exactly. So they might be dead cards in this game, but because you're playing this starter set a lot, probably the next week or two, you're gonna have Stormcast fight Stormcast. You're gonna have Bloodbound fight Bloodbound, and certain cards are gonna become more important. So, for instance, I can actually, I think in this match, I'm the only one that can achieve Annihilation because I actually have a card that actually no, I can't. I can't do it. Because the card that I have requires me, where I do damage when you kill one of my guys, requires me to have another guy standing next to you to actually make it go off.
That one's just for multiplayer, I think. I think that's a multiplayer.
That or the undead might make it work.
Maybe, yeah.
Because the only time I can see you kill a guy in response to being killed is with something like a Curse of Yearsy sort of. It seems like an undead trick, or maybe there's like a last gasp attack for the orcs. There's going to be some ability out there that's going to make that card make sense. And it's neutral,
so it makes sense.
And everybody has it too. So it was a dead card in both of our objective decks, so it didn't really make me feel bad. It's generic as well. So that one it felt like a dead card. I had a couple of like timing things that didn't seem to come up very often because you die so fast. Like, I had enhancements for my throwaway guys, which I don't feel like I'm ever going to get out very often, because you either spend your first turn quick objective grabbing just so you can get enhancements out, because that does seem like a thing, is you go in objective grab, you get at least 1 or 2 glory like early on, so you can dump all of your upgrades out that you have in your hand real fast.
For sure.
I had a couple that are on my throwaway guys. And my throwaway guys are literally just to stand on buttons and die.
They get hit once and they're gone.
And they just get hit once and they're gone, yeah.
I do wonder in games against other warbands if they'll have more purpose.
I feel like the orcs are still just going to one-hit kill most of my guys.
Maybe not the skeletons.
The skeletons I might be able to stand
maybe not other Bloodbound armies. Yeah.
So we'll see about that. Well, no, the Bloodbound, there's a couple damage 1 guys, so I might not just immediately die when I fight other Bloodbound.
I feel like our playstyles changed a bit as we played the game more.
I didn't go as deep as fast. I think that actually hurt me, though.
Yeah.
I think I should just.
I think with the game I was the most patient was one of my better games.
Yes. There was definitely games at the end where we need, like, the third turn, when you only have 1 or 2 pieces left, tends to just be a patience game, either fishing for objectives to score points at the end, or you're just backing up,
or it's win more.
Well, yeah, but with me it's back up and stand on something, because I usually have Conquest in my hand at that point, and I'm always going to score 2 at the end if I have Conquest and have a guy alive. So with the pre-constructed decks, there's definitely some play styles that emerge, and yeah, I'd recommend playing a few before you go and start tinkering with the decks.
I think the Blood Reaver player probably has to kill a Stormcast or 2 to win.
I think I have 100%.
to.
100%. There's no way I can't. Because I trade kills so hard.
Too,
you got 4 of your 9 from killing my paper thin dudes.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've also learned you cannot throw away Garrick. Garrick has to live to get juiced up to the point where he can't die in 1, and he can kill almost any of the guys in one exchange. Yeah. So Garrick is not a throwaway piece. I need to be able to remember that. And just don't get bad dice, because I had 2 charges that just didn't happen. And just got not that you didn't dodge them, they just didn't hit you at all.
I think the Stormcasts are a little easier to play, to be honest, just because they're a little more forgiving.
Yeah.
The fact that they have the built-in shield.
And they can't die in a single hit. They can't die in a single
hit. You usually get to trade pretty well. Mm-hmm. And their attacks are all really strong.
Yeah, absolutely. They all do 2 to 3 damage. Yeah. Bright Shield's the least damage, but she's the most defensive too. Yeah. If you get extra wound on her, she's really hard to kill. Yeah. Really, really hard to kill, especially when they go inspired. So, what's my verdict on this game? I'm excited about this game because it's something new. Games Workshop hasn't put out a new game like this. And I don't mean like a new game. They put out lots of little board games and stuff like that. They haven't launched a core product. The way they're behaving is this is a core product. This is a product that's going to be in their product line, and they're saying they're going to support it going forward for months and months and years to come. This is a whole division at Games Workshop now at this point. Yeah. And if they support it really well, I could see this being fantastic, because it keys into a lot of tropes in successful competitive games that people like. People like deck building. People like synergy and combo stuff. And as long as that continues to be stoked, it's like a fire, right? Like, if you keep throwing logs into it, people keep excited. If you spoil cards, if you do all those things that you watch the big industry card games and like model games and competitive games do, I think it's going to be great. So good momentum, good launch out the gates, and keep pushing basically. Other things I like about it, it's a kitchen table game. You can play it on any size surface, so it doesn't require all the output stuff. It still feels like Warhammer. The teams behaved like the teams like you'd think they would. The Stormcast are marching shoulder to shoulder together, you know what I mean? Shields in lockstep, banging each other to get like angry and then knocking people down, healing up with healing potions. The Bloodbound are just charging forward mindlessly, and they're scoring victories off their own deaths too, which I liked.
Which is really cool.
It was thematic. I'm excited to see how the other two go for the Oryx and the Death Rattle. Undead. I'm just calling me Undead. I don't know why. Some weird sepulchral death rattle or something like that. Bone rattlers. The undead, the skeletons. To see how they change up the game style is going to be neat too. Obviously, there's tons of stuff to mine. There's all of the tree people of Sylvaneth. You've got the Skaven. You've got the ogres. Like, if you got 3 guys, what are the ogres going to have? Like 2 guys? How many guys? The ogres, you have 2 dudes.
I can even envision some crazy force with just 1 model. That's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know how well you do, but maybe that model would have a rule where it could activate more than once per turn. It would have to.
Well, you had an interesting thing too, the question of whether they'll ever release new models for the factions too.
Yes, so you can team pick. Because right now it's all in the box, right? So like what you have is what you have. You don't get to pick new guys in the team. That's a balancing factor in and of itself. Because like I just have nothing but Garrett Gorbeard if I could, but obviously I can't. I have to take just the 5 guys that I can get. The other question is going to be, do they release new tiles to play on? Because like you could do season changes where this is season 1's tiles, you know what I mean? Season 2, there's a whole new tile set. They could release new starters that are just the core components again with new tiles to play on and new warbands in them. All kinds of things can happen. There's an unlimited future for this. So my verdict right now is it's a really cool product. I'm excited about it because it's new and I haven't played it before. And the challenge now is with Games Workshop to both keep the retailers like Chris excited about it and informed and empowered to like get their customers excited about it, and to keep me excited about it too, to keep stuff coming out to stoke the fire and keep playing. 'Cause that's how these competition games go. For every X-Wing out there, you've got a Mech Warrior Dark Age, and whatever other whiz kids clicky thing that came out and was really cool for a little while, and then it just kind of faded away and disappeared.
Yeah, I think we both agree. Like it's a great start.
Yeah, it's a great start.
We're really optimistic, but we want to see.
It's the ball's in your court, GW. These games live and die. It actually doesn't matter for the most part. It does matter. I shouldn't say it doesn't matter. The game being good itself and fun to play and interesting and engaging is only half the coin in this kind of like stuff. The other half is how well do you engage the retailers, how well do you engage the community and keep them playing it. If it's going to be labeled a competitive, organized play game, then that half has to be good. And that's where this is new ground for Games Workshop, so no one knows how they're going to do. But if it's awesome, then I'm excited to see what they do, because they have the resources to do this bigger and better almost than anybody else, if they choose to do so. So, bright future. I'm excited to see what comes up. Big thanks to Chris for coming and filming this with me.
Yeah, it was awesome.
We'll talk to you guys soon. I hope you guys enjoy Shadespire. Go check it out at Lords of War Games and Hobbies, or your local retailer, or your local GW store, because you're going to have it too, and find out what night the game night's going to be. So anyways, until next time, I'm Ash, this is Chris. Apple Gang.
Take care.
I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like